Hello everyone, this is Mr. Darby, and today we're going to talk about what you do after you've drawn all your animation stills for the bouncing ball and you've taken pictures of those with a digital camera and the SD card. Now you have an SD card filled with photographs. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over here down at the bottom, open up your file, and then we're going to get SDHC. Open that, and I'm going to hold my left finger down here on the clicker, move over there, and this is going to be your folder filled with pictures. Now this is an SD card not filled with photographs, it's just one I had lying around. So we're going to leave that there for now. We're going to right click on the desktop and add new and folder. We'll hit animation number 3 for third period, but you can just, animation's fine. You double click it, open that up, and we're going to right click, hit new and folder, and then we're going to put, oh, what'd you do? Go back. And we're going to rename it because it ran away from me. Bouncing ball. And in this folder, now for next assignment, if we had someone walking, you do the same thing in the same folder here. Just click that open and we can drag and drop these things right into here. But we're not going to do that since they're not filled with photographs. So we're going to close that, and then we're going to close this and pretend I didn't close it. We're going to open this one. This student's right here is where that bouncing ball, and open all those up, and here we have our photographs, as you can see. So what we're going to do, we're going to close that, and we're going to look for our movie maker. So we're going to hold on our Fujitsu laptop, or we're going to hold on our Windows key and an F to bring up file search and hit movie maker. Click on that thing, open it up. This is just a test run. We're not really looking to do much right now, but this is how you do that, and we're not looking for that video, that's for sure. Another video of mine. So we hit new project. I'll get a new project. So open that back up, and we're going to go over to home, add videos, and this is exactly what you do. And then we're in this bouncy ball here, and what we're going to do is left click and hold and get all those pictures. Open that up, and now we have this. So if we press play right now, after it loaded, we have to let all these load, so you might want to scroll down and give them a chance to load if that helps. 5 minutes and 29 seconds, so that's a long time to watch 30 photos. So what we do is we hit home to make sure they're all selected, which is what this blue frame is. Go to edits, and we'll go to time duration. Drop this down to 0.2, enter. And then when we press play, oh, something happened. Press play. There we go. It's much smoother. Okay, we'll stop that. And if we want to save it, and we will once the project's all complete, we hit save movie for computer. Now if you want to impress people or you just feel like bragging here, you can go down here, and then you can do MySpace, Flickr, Facebook, Dailymotion, all those good stuff. But we're not going to do that right now, so let's just exit out of that, hit no for now. It was just a test to make sure everything flowed smoothly. And it's nice to see some of the fruits of your hard labors. But what we're going to do is we're going to go to Photoshop real quick. So you open that up, and you can do the same thing by hitting Window F and then type in Photoshop. And then we're going to go to File, and we're going to go to Open, and we're going to pick this photo. And you might have to look for the folder that you were in, but you just have to go to Desktop to find it. And this is 0001, which most of you will have that number. So we open that up, and let's say we want that. Now we want to color the bouncing ball, or maybe we want to color our morphed image, but let's stay with the bouncing ball for the ease of it. What color do we want? Well, we'll click down here, our foreground color, and let's click, I like that orange. It looks kind of neat, so I hit OK. So that's going to make our foreground color orange, and that's going to be the same every time. That's very important. So what we're going to do is we're going to click this magic wand, and if that magic wand's not there, you right click it, and then you can either choose quick selection or magic wand. Well, we want magic wand. You go over here, and then we click the ball, and it's going to go that marching ants running on the inside of that. So then we'd go to Edit, Fill, and then we can hit background color, foreground color, color if we want to pick a specific color, all pattern black, white. But we already want the foreground color, which is this right here. So we'll click on foreground and OK. And there we go. Now we can hit Control D on the keyboard and I'll deselect the image. So we'll have a bright orange ball there. Now the purpose of this, even though that looks slightly out of place because that's digitalized and the rest isn't, but we want to get a little bit of familiarity with the basics of coloring in Photoshop. And then I say basics not because it's necessarily easy, but it's just one out of many, many ways to add color to your images. And we're just showing you this one because it's fairly quick, it's fairly easy to do. Other ways include drawing, coloring. There's lots of different steps which we might get to later, but this is by far the quickest and the easiest that I have personally experienced. So we're going to go to File, and then we're going to go Save As. And you don't want to change this, because if you change this, then it's going to be out of sequence with the rest of your photos, and when you run it through Movie Maker, it's going to be out of sorts and it won't flow correctly. So you want to make sure this is the format is JPEG. And then you just hit Save, which I'm not going to do. But when you hit Save, it's going to save that into your folder. And so the next thing you do, you're like, ah, yay, I'm done. Sort of. We're going to exit out of that. No, because I don't want to save that. And then we're going to go to File, and then Open, and then we're going to do the next one. So you'd have to do all 30 slides of your bouncing ball colorized, or you could do just the morph ones, whatever you want. It's just something needs to be colored in sequence. So if you start with a bouncing ball, complete the whole bouncing ball. If you start with your morph, complete the whole morph. Just so you get understanding of what it takes to add color to your animated image. We will be talking a little bit later on how to save that and load that and submit that onto the student drive so I may grade that in the near future. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know. Good luck.